Hello, hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Right. So we can start. We can start. Now I will not go on with the commercial arithmetic one. That is enough. I want you to tell me which topic we should look at because this is our last lesson, so that you are able to do something on your own. So I want to kind of give it the best so that you can complete it on your own. We are remaining with how many topics? Anyone with a book? Anyone with a book? Is there anyone with a book?
I have KCSE made family.
Okay. Who has KLB? Anyone with KLB? These others you don't want. You don't have.
Yes.
Matil, which book do you have? Matil was key. Charles Mburu, which book do you have? Which book do you have? You people. Anyone with the KLB? Jenga? Jenga, which book do you have?
Oxford.
Okay. I want anyone with the KLB so that I'm able to pick a topic. I know we are remaining with either 2 or 3. Okay. So most people don't have. Let me just ask you. I will know. Coordinates and graphs. Have we done that? Coordinates and graph. I think we did. Don't you know how to draw a straight line?
We did.
Do you
Yes,
do you know how to get gradient?
Yes.
So we
he
did
did.
that. Plane and angles and
Yes,
plane figures. Did we do that? We did.
Yes.
The
Yes.
geometrical
yes,
geometrical construction. We did, didn't we?
he did.
So let me introduce you to scale drawing because it and then common. I don't know if I leave scale drawing, I do common solids. It will be easier because scale drawing requires some instruments like compass, protractor. So write down common solids. So when you come first week, we are doing scale drawing and we are in book 2. So can we write something on common solids? Common solids.
Yes.
Okay. Common solids. That is what I want us to do. Because that one we can easily uh, connect with the form. I mean standard 7, 8. So common solids. Okay. So a solid is anything that occupies space, and it has also a shape. So a solid is defined as anything which has defined shape and occupies some space. That is what we mean by solid. The shapes can be regular or irregular. The shapes. So let me share what I have said. Let me share what I have said. Let me share the screen so that we are able to get this now. What do I share here? What do I share here? Mm, Just a moment. Just a moment. 1 minute. Just a moment. 1 minute. I'll share. Mhm. Okay. So we come to Zoom and then we share screen. I have it now. I have it. This is the one I've been problem. Comes again. Yeah, share. Are we seeing a white board, a white screen? Okay.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
there? So, what are some of these shapes, solids we are talking about? I can have here one, here. Oops, let me undo that. Just 1 minute first. I draw transparent, and then I pick this. I can have these shapes. Look at that. I can have this shape. Look at that. I can have this shape. Look at that. Those are kind of shapes. You can see there are many. You can draw very many. I can have this. So these are what we are talking about, solids. So when we talk about solids, remember we are dealing with what is common. It is only that we are adding some knowledge to you. We are putting more knowledge from what you had in primary. So we have a square, rectangle, that. Now, since we are talking of solid, you have to look at it in 3 dimensions. Okay? Look at it in 3 dimensions. Just 1 minute. I was having a call from Stombiro. He's a very, very important person. He coordinates a lot of things, okay? He coordinates a lot of these programs. He facilitates, he's the major one. He facilitates this so that we are able to work out these lessons, okay? So what I was saying, the things like what I have drawn is is called one dimension. The one dimension. One dimension are figures drawn in such a way you can only get the what? You can only get the lines. We use just the lines. Okay. And then we have 3 dimension. When you see something drawn in 3 dimension, basically using that diagram you can get volume. You can get volume. You can get the volume of that object. So what I'm trying to tell you, when we talk of solids, sketches I've seen, you see like a cuboid, you see, that is a solid now because it's something that has mass now because we are heading where you can open the box. So what do I mean? Let me wrap this and then I take you where I am talking about. I'm talking about situations like this. Let me also remove this. We remove that. So I'm talking about a situation like this, for example, and then I put there. Now, once I do that, I want to draw a solid. Look at that. Then I use that there, there, there. And then I can now look at this point. I can I can give I can give a color to the faces. That is the base. So that is where I'm taking. See, that is the base. And then that base is equal to this. It is opposite to that. Okay, is opposite that. So every face has an opposite side. So when I talk of common solids, I am talking essentially not a figure in one dimension. No. You should look at a figure in 3 dimensions. This figure, I can ask you to get volume. See where I'm heading? I'm heading from just using lines to show you a kind of a cross section to, to a figure where you can get the volume. So this, you can't get the volume using this. You can't get. But this, I can ask you about the volume. This is where we are heading. But before we get to the volume aspect, what are key things that we shall be asked? One, you will be asked that a particular solid, you are asked to draw its net. So what is the aim of this lesson? Okay, let me start drawing solid. That is, you must conceptualize. If I say a cone, for example, if I say a cone, for example, do you understand what is a cone? If I say a pyramid, do you understand? For example, this, let us have something small here, like that. Then I make it, let me reproduce this here, for example, that. And then, yes, it will what? Yes, maybe I do it far a bit. I push it just a bit. Mm, yes. And then I tell you a pyramid. So when I talk of a pyramid, do you really understand what it is? Yeah, this is a pyramid. Do you really understand? Now let me put the edges using a different color. There. Maybe I put it up to here. See? Then I have there. Then I have this. Then I have there. So these two will work as our example for this lesson, because you will be doing things now on your own, but you can also take a break the way we are taking a break. Okay, so that you can have this slightly up so that you don't confuse issues up there. So look at that, and we can also color the base. And do this. This is our base. So you can see this time round the faces do not replicate. Okay. So boys, what are we doing? Drawing of solid. I've done that. That is the first thing. Understanding what is solid. After drawing what is solid, the next thing we are supposed to know is drawing a net. Okay, drawing of net. What does it mean when I say drawing of net? When I say drawing of net, that color is not clear. Drawing of what am I writing? Drawing of net. So we are doing drawing of net. Next, having understood what a solid is, now we come to drawing of net. This is the procedure. You have understood what is a solid. The next thing, how can you draw its net? Now, here I have to tell you, for example, let me use this. Let me use now, let me use this A, B, C, D, A, B, C, and E, and E. So let us label it so that we understand. Let us draw. Even you could be drawing there so that you are not just sleeping. A, we have here B, we have here C, we have here D, and then E. That, that is our figure. So suppose I tell you to draw a net. What did I do? The shading here should not have been. Let me see if I get, if I can take it back because it will confuse you. Good. That. So the base. Okay. Now if I tell you to draw a net, what do we do? Those edges are cut down such that everything is on one plane. Everything is on a surface. Okay, everything is on a surface. If we may get this right, look at my example here. If you want to understand what I mean by that. So let us get the net. So I'll draw that, for example, that represents A, B, C, D. So let me just again, A, B, C, D, E. Let me have those letters there. So what is it that I've drawn first? I've drawn the base A, I've drawn the point B, I've drawn C, and I've drawn D. So nimechora hizo. So I have it there. And then this one, we push it slightly up. So we have that is the base. That is the base. So everything has to come to the same plane as this base. Everything. What do I mean? You will cut the edges ED, EC, EB, and EA so that they are on the same plane. Everything is now done and put horizontally. That is what I mean. It will be put horizontally. So let me, because of space, the first thing was drawing solid. What are we dealing with now? We are dealing with drawing of net. What do we mean by drawing of net? You cut the edges of the solid such that the faces lie on one plane. They lie on one plane. So I'm giving you one example is that there, that is wrong. You have that. If you get it wrong, so for that. we'll have this, something like this. That we'll have something like this. Then we'll have something like this. Lastly, and that tells us that everything now is in one plane, and at this point here is E, which is the same as that, which is the same as that, which is the same as that. That is what I mean by being on one plane. Okay, being on one plane. So let me wrap this so that I organize the space. You can do this later. Delete that. Then we have this here. This one is drawn here. And we say that is drawing off so. Yeah, that is the so. Then this one is drawing off the net. If I may organize my work. So Lume, we are saying in drawing of the net, what is required is to open up that zone so that all the faces lie on one plane. If you are comfortable, step 1, drawing of solid, and step 2, drawing of net so far. If you are comfortable, say do it.
Dume.
Lume.
Dume.
Okay.
Lume.
Hata kazini yako akiwa mwambie aseme dume hivyo, hata kama ni msichana, mwambie aseme dume.
Dume.
Okay. Now, anyway, that is how we learn here. Tunasemaga sisi ni madume, hakuna dume mwingine Kenya kama sisi. We are the best
Dume.
and tough. Sasa tumeelewa solid kuchora, alafu ukija kwa net unaikata all the faces ziwe kwa plane moja, but sasa tunaenda technique kwa exam. Ukiulizwa kwa exam, my friend, ukiulizwa kwa exam, so I'll give you a simple example. Kwa exam watakupatia dimension. Now what I'm handling now, you better put note in red. Vitu navyokuambia saa hii is what will be marked. So suppose, toa tu mfano ule rahisi, I can put that this is 5. Wacha tufanye hii ni 5, ni 5, tuseme hii ni 5. Okay, that is 5. Sasa tuweke hii 5 yetu hapa, sawa. Na hiyo 5 ndio yote all the way, even this is 5, even this one is 5, even this one is 5. Okay, that is the first thing. So I've given you EA, EB, EC, ED. Okay, so let us put it there. An example, we have said EA is equal to EB is equal to EC is equal to ED. Hivyo na hizo zote tumesema is equal to 5. Alafu akisha kupatia hapo, anaweza kukupatia base, anaweza kusema it is a square base. For example, it is a square base. It is a square base. So let us give it just a figure. Let us give it a figure that AB is equal to an example 6, or we can say 8. I forgot to write there centimeter, so these are centimeter. Okay. At the moment, I'm not able to write in small letters, but in small letter, mkaenda mkanispot is a small letter, centimeter. lakini kwa sasa nimeshindwa kuifanya iwe small letters. Sijui kwa nini mashine inaniwekesha, lakini hatuna shida. Sasa AB is 8 centimeter and I can add here square base. Little one. Here is square base. Oops, square like this. So in square base. Hapo ni square base. Hivi. Sasa wakati unaulizwa swali kwa shule, open this net, you will have to draw according to scale. Sasa nataka niwaonyeshe. Sasa nichukue hii net. Hii net, drawing of net. So what are we doing? In drawing of net, ninaandika kwa wino mwekundu. Draw according to scale. Okay? So draw according to scale. Draw according to scale. Draw according to scale. Ni kusemaje? This here must be 90. That's why you did construction. Ndio maana mlifanya construction kabla. So you must draw according to scale. Draw according to scale. Scale drawing, common source inakuja after geometrical construction. So draw according to scale. Ikiwa 8 cm ina fit, then you use 8 cm. If it does not fit, you can scale it down to 4. So you are doing 1 to 2. Wewe umetumia 4 cm to represent 2 real centimeter. Meaning that unaweza kata ile 5 ikakuwa. So drawing according to scale. So ninakuja drawing according to scale, tutafanya nini? So I want to explain a simple procedure you can write. You can write that simple procedure. Draw a horizontal line, say AD. Draw a horizontal line, say AD. Sasa tuna draw. We are not doing construction. Tuna draw. So chora mstari AD. Kwa sababu unaona AD ndio huko karibu na upande wangu. So draw a straight line AD. Okay? Are we there? So you can follow my procedure. Nitachora tu kadogo hapo so that things fit. Draw a straight line AD. For example there. And then you will put a mark. You will put a mark here. For example there. You call it A. So tuite hiyo A. Tumeita hapo A. So then you put what? A compass center A. Compass center A ikupatie 8 cm. Compass center A ikupatie 8 cm. So what do I mean here? You put a compass pin at A and stretch to cover 8 cm. Sasa utakuwa umetoa kwa rula. Okay? Utakuwa umetoa kwa rula. So what do I mean? Here. That is my ruler. Then maybe tufanye ka compass kidogo tuone. Compass kidogo tuone. What does it mean? Fanye hiyo compass yetu. Tukafanye tu hapa ili mtu asije akasema leo ilikuwa hivi na hivi. So you have there and then you have here and then you have a pencil. So you have a pencil. Nikitaka pencil nitaichora hapa kidogo, nipatie time nionyeshe a pencil. chukua a pencil, chukua a pencil, alafu unaweka hii usafi kidogo. So that is our pencil. We give it just to make it a bit better, like to make it a blue up, ndio pencil yetu. Okay, so we have that is our pencil, ndio pencil yetu. So wale hawaelewi, what I mean is now this is our compass. So tuseme hii compass yetu tumechukua, understand what I'm doing now, tumechukua 8, that is 8 centimeters. No, this is our ruler. This is our ruler. This is our ruler. Unaona, hii ni ruler yetu hii hapa. Alafu tumeleta compass hapo juu ya ruler tukapima 8. Then after doing that, then ukishapima hiyo 8, now we transfer it. We transfer that this, you transfer this, unaleta unapima hapo. Then unapata point B. So point B, it will be a kind of a slight curve. A kind of a slight curve. So utapata point B. How will it appear, boys? It will be hivyo. Sasa tuseme sisi tumeweka hapo. Sasa hiyo ndio itakuwa point gani? D. So get it right. If you didn't know, you will know today. So tumechukua hiyo point yetu D. Tumeweka hapo. Yeah. That is what we will see. So I've finished with line AD. I'm repeating. Start with the horizontal line. Whap. Ukishachora horizontal line hapo, put a mark where you like and make that point A. Ukishafanya hivyo, chukua compass. You can still see on the board, compass yako ndio hiyo umechora. Measure distance 8. Kama ni 5, measure 5. Kama ni 7, measure 7. Kama ni 10, measure 10. So long as you are working with the space provided. If you find the measurements are too big, una divide hizo measurements into 2. Kama ilikuwa 15 ama 16 and you cannot go, you can scale it down to 8 or even further to 4. So long as you do it, sasa zote utascale the same. Kama umereduce quarterway, utakuwa quarterway zote. So drawing of line AD, if it is clear, say do.
Doom.
Good. Now, after that, we bring a protractor. So tujaribu tuunde ka protractor chetu kadogo tu, tutaunda na hii protractor. So tuunde ka protractor hapo, hiyo ndio protractor yetu. And it has a line protractor. So tuunde tu kadogo hivi mpaka hapo, and you know it has a slim line ya kuonyesha perpendicular. There is always that. So wewe unafanya nini? Unakuja unachukua sasa protractor. Hiyo protractor unaleta kwa A, you put a mark, okay? You put a mark, then you go to B, you put a mark. So at A protractor unaweka mark hapo kwa 90, tena ukuje kwa D uweke mark kwa 90. So using protractor, let me leave it there. You will have these lines. Sasa utakuwa umechora mstari mirefu hivi. Tena utakuwa umechora hapa mstari mrefu. I'm leaving the protractor so that you know you have put it there. Utakuwa umechora hivi. So you know how to get A, B and BC. But the precise position of B and C, again you take the compass to the ruler, alafu utamark. How will it appear, boys? it will appear with arcs. It will appear with arcs. Remember now we are doing drawing. We are not doing construction. We are doing drawing. We are not doing construction. Construction, hutatumia protractor. So you will get something like that. And ukishapata hizo sasa unachora mstari wako mrefu tena. Unachora mstari mrefu, huo mstari utapita hapo uende mpaka huko. Then hizo letter hizo arcs zimetupatia point B and C. Zimetupatia point B and C. So I have now point B na point C. Sasa tumeshapata base yetu A, B, C, D. Kama uko sawa kupata point B na C, sasa sema sawa.
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 Now we are remaining with the triangular faces. Triangular faces are very simple because they are of the same length. Chukua compass yako, you take your compass, then you center A, make an arc. Wale wanaelewi, what I mean is this. Take your compass, then center A. Center A ni kusema pin iko kwa A, make a mark. For example. Alafu tunachukua nini? Tunachukua compass same distance. Sasa ni center D, make a mark. Okay. You do the same. Center A, make a mark here. If I may show that you have this, or you hide this somewhere. Let us hide it somewhere here. Then I push this one there. I push on this one here. So we have made center A, tumechora as D, the same length, center D. Those who do not understand what I mean by center, nikisema center A, nikisema pin yako, pin ya compass iwe at D. Nikisema center D, nikisema pin iwe at. Okay. So since they are the same, we will do even at we will do all the sides. We will do the sides. We expect that arc to be there. It will be here. It will be somewhere there. Whichever way, it will be somewhere here. So from there, that is when now you complete. You go from here to there, then from there to here. Then you have again from there, here, then from there to here. Then you have again from here, there, then you have from here to here. This would be simple for you to understand bit of construction and bit of scale drawing. So you will have that. Then you will rub those things so that your figure looks nice. You will rub, and rub, for example, there, and rub that. I'm rubbing, so you should not also rub. Then this part will be E. This one there. I rub again here. And I rub there. Okay. Rub. Then you know what? You cannot be denied a mark for not rubbing so long as you draw. Now this is scale drawing. Remember, scale drawing, it is not necessarily construction. Construction, we tend to use ruler and compass only. But in scale drawing, you can use a protractor, this one. So your work is like that. You label it E, 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 and you write real measurements. So if I had scaled down to 4, I will not write here 4. No, I'll write 8 here. So remember, write true, write true measurements. So I come here, write true measurements. So draw according to scale, and then I am now, where can I write? Can I put this? Right, real dimension. So write real dimension on the diagram. So those who are lost, I have put 2 points under it. So Dume, are we okay? Kama unataka nirudie, sema rudia this particular part. Kama uko sawa, sema mwalimu, niko sawa. No response. That means I repeat. Are we there? Matilu, Matilu, are you hearing? Matilu,
Yes.
are you hearing?
Yes.
Kuna mahali umepotea, nirudie?
Hapana, mimi niko sawa.
So remember, number one, we must understand which solid is being talked about. Is it a cuboid? Is it a pyramid? Is it a cone? Because those are the ones we are likely to get. Cuboid, pyramid, cone. Those are the most common figures that we get. Okay. Now, let us look at sketching of the cone. Sketching of cone. So we are still doing the sketching of cone. Sketching of cone. So I think I can wrap this if you are okay, boys. Or is there no one copying? I leave it. You know, you have to write notes. If you don't write, you think you are getting after weekend you are zero. So can I wrap, or I leave you some, give you 1 minute, right? Whoever wants, can you speak? No one. So I continue with my work. Maybe before coming to the code, let us look at a square or let us look at a square or a rectangle. So let me draw a rectangle. I want to see if you can change the color. Let me draw a rectangle. There is something also which is very common with the rectangle. So I think I better go to it before going to okay. So let me complete the lines. This one you must draw, boys. This one you must draw. So as I draw, you must draw. This one there is no question about. What I'm going to show you is another aspect of questions that come. So that is, you better do this. There is no shortcut about that. No shortcut about that. So kila mtu achore vile nimechora, na even vile ninaanza kuchora ndio mwanze kujua. So let us give it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, isn't it? A, B, C, A, A, B, C, D, E, A, B, H, A, B, H. So kila mtu achore hii boys. A iko hapa, then A iko hapa, then we have B pad, then we have C, D, E, F, G, and then for H. Everyone to draw that. Ukimaliza uniambie umemaliza. Kila mtu achore.
Nimemaliza.
Okay. Hiyo ni wa kwanza. Wengine I want cousins also moja respond.
Nimemaliza.
Cousins.
Nimemaliza.
Useme cousin. Hapana, nataka cousin nimemaliza. Useme cousin nimemaliza.
Kazi nimemaliza.
Good. Sasa tunaendelea.
Kazi
Sasa
nimemaliza.
sasa si hiyo ni stage 1. Kutambua solid. Okay? Kutambua solid. Sasa tunatambua hii solid yetu inaitwaje? Stage 2. Unaweza kuambiwa uchore net. Sasa net wewe mwenyewe utafungua hizo edges the way you want. But the bottom line ni kwamba ukifungua hizo masurface zote ziwe on the same horizontal plane such that ukiziunganisha zitakuundia hiyo cuboid. Hapo tumeeleza. Alafu tukasema kama itabidi uchore, they will say sketch. Sasa usidhanie kusketch ni kuchora tu freehand. Hapana boys, munisikilize. The language used is sketch, but you must do things according to scale. Hapo nimemaliza. Sasa component ya pili inakujaje? Especially na macuboid, utaulizwa an insect move from, sasa nitatumia line, an insect moved from A to line. An insect moved from A to F, from F to C. Okay, F to C. Tuanzie tu hapo kabla tujakufikia. Okay, an insect moved from A to F, then from F to C. Sketch the net showing the movement. Hapo andika, andika. Mtego wake ni huu. As you open the net. Sasa ninakuambia key thing, mtego wake ni gani? As you open the net, hiyo line AF mpaka ishikane na line FC. Usije ukafungua net alafu ziko kando kando. I will do that to explain mistake. Alafu nikuonyeshe right thing.
Mwalimu, please repeat the sentence.
Mtego, sikiliza tu kwanza, you know I may not repeat everything, lakini utaelewa concept. Sasa tunaanza hivi. Mtego unaambiwa an insect moved from A to F, alafu ikatoka F ikaenda point C. Sasa unaambiwa draw the net showing the movement of insect. That is the key thing. Drawing of the net na uonyeshe kule insect ilipitia. That is the key thing. How do you handle that? Open the net showing a continuous movement of the insect. Utafungua net, na wakati unaifungua lazima uonyeshe that insect ilifuata hapa ikaendelea hivi, so you cannot break the path simply because you are opening the net. Sasa siwezi kukumbuka nilitumia maneno gani, but anyone who can help, you can repeat for him. Yule alipata aliandika zote mwanzoni, na mtu anaweza msaidia? Unmute tu alafu uongee. Hakuna. But kijana, you will put the words after I've shown you the mistake and what is the right thing. Just hold on. So observe. Now, I will open the net. I will open the net so that you see what do I mean by that. Kwanza nifanye hivi. No, sitatumia red kwa sababu ya path. So what I want boys you to know is one may open this net such that ninakata E H D A E H D A E H, nikate E H, nikate H D na nikate E A. So I can start like that. Wale ambao hawafuati nimeikata na nimeiangusha upande wa left. There. So let us get things right. Nimekata E H. Nimekata E H. Nikaja nikakata HD na nikakata EA. Okay? So what do I need to have? E H A D. Wacha niziweke ili uelewe. Usijali kwanza. Elewa. That's why I don't like to do writing when I'm explaining. Okay? So this is E, and then this is H, this is H. Nimezikata juu, alafu zikalalia A. I've maintained this is A here, and then this is B. So kwanza tuelewane. I'm just showing you one way of cutting. So I've cut EH, the edge EH, I cut edge HD, and I cut edge EA. Then opened it, ikalala upande wa left. Yule ameelewa hiyo cutting so far, sema sawa.
Sawa.
Sasa
Bado.
wewe hujaelewa. Haya, tuanze.
Sawa.
Hii ni kabox. Wacha nifanye ya mwisho. Hii ni kabox. Sasa net ni kukata na kuweka ma surfaces horizontal. Sasa nimeamua for example nikate EH na nikate HD na nikate EA. Hako sasa kako free. It was this way. Ilikuwa hii surface. Nimeikata sasa imelala. So it is on the same plane na A, B, C, D. Ziko the same plane. So I am adding now, they are on the same plane with A, B, C, D. So B, C. Kama unataka kuelewa kidogo utapata tu hapa dakika moja. Kesi yangu ndio. Example, this. That is my base. So what is that base? It could be, I put if you get this, you are very okay. I put B, what's an okay? B here. I put my B here, and I put my, okay, we shall do that later. I put my Z. Sasa base kwa sababu iko horizontal, don't interfere with it. Wacha ibakie. Utacheza na hizi masides zingine. So A, B, C, D ni base. Okay? Imekaa. Nikakata upande wa face ya left nikaifungua. So far. If you are comfortable, say sawa.
Sawa. Sawa.
Sawa.
Now nataka huko juu tukate EF, tukate EG, tukate GC, tukate FB. For example, huko juu. Get this. Nimekata tuelewane. Ninakata EF makasi hapo. HG nimekata tena makasi. Then FB nikakata. Alafu nini tena? Nikakata FB na GC nikazikata. So kuna two faces nataka nizitandaze ziunganikane na base. So what I do is first is to make this one a bit shorter. Nifanyie shorter kidogo hivyo. Okay. Alafu sasa niendeleze. Let me just niendeleze hii kidogo. Okay. Yeah. Alafu nichukue hiyo ili niunganishe. Okay, now I'm not very precise because of time. Sasa wale mnanielewa, nimekata upande wa juu na nikakata upande wa right, zote zikakuwa kwa base moja. So what point is this? This point mwisho hapa ni the same height. Haionekani hii nimekata kwa so rapid we come here. This is our point E, and this is our point H. Alafu kuna F and G. So we have F and G. F and G. F and G. So anyone who is getting this, can you see? Yes, if you are getting this, tufanye mambo ya urahisi, tuonyeshe base usiinterfere nayo kwa sababu yenyewe ndio iko horizontal peke yake. It is the only base which is horizontal. So do not interfere with it. Do not interfere with it. Yeah. Improve. Oops. Not bad. That is the way it should be. Okay. So remember, don't interfere with the base. So here, I cut the left surface EF, and then cut HE, then cut EA, niweke upande wa left. And then makasi EF mpaka kwa FB, HG mpaka kwa GC. So nimeweka yote, it is horizontal. So what are the faces remaining? I'm remaining with H, G, C, D, and E, F, B, A. But remember, I want to show you a wrong thing. doing the right thing. So what do I do now? I just take the lines. I just take the lines. For example, you take you just take the line, transfer this line. It's easier for me. If you transfer that line here, there is a face that you need to have here and there. You need to have here and there. And there. Okay? So this is crooked, but I will use it. We need to have this here. Now, because if you check one, if you check one, you have the 6 surfaces. But I want us to label. I want us to label. Below this can see here, this point. Is there anyone who can tell me which letter will be here and which one will be here? So let us start with this. If you were to fold it, which letter would it be here? Anyone who wants to try? Anyone who wants to try, which letter will it be here? Yes, Caleb. Caleb.
Below D will be H.
Which? South. And below C?
G.
So let us write it down so that which color do I have? Let's see. So we have H. Those who are able to follow, just check. This is H and this is G. That is C goes with G. Even here it will be G. Now, you can see what we are doing, that we can fold upward. C, H, G will come up, and therefore H is on top of B and G is on top of C. So I want another person, not Caleb, to tell me above A, okay, what will it be? That is the hidden side, the hidden side, the hidden side. What will I write on top of A and on top of B?
On top of A, E, on top of B, F.
Ndio maana tunajiita dume. So dume imesema on top of A, E, and on top of B akasema F. Tuko sambamba. We have not finished, boys. I've just done the process of opening. Remember, there is a wrong way of opening and right way. So basically, that is opening. But now you have to put the line. So from A to F, from A to F. So C, and I told you I'm doing a mistake first. From A to F, a student will say A to F. F. And then from F to C, F to C, F to C. That is wrong. Why? It is not continuous. Kwa sababu nataka niwaonyeshe the correct and the right way. So this one is wrong. Reason being, the line is not continuous. It should be A to F, then connect from F uende kwa C. So this is wrong. We will not do this. Now we want to try and connect. The connection is the key thing. The places where the red line is must always be together. For example, so can I rub this and do the right thing now?
Yes.
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 So
Yes.
hiyo ni makosa. Kwa sababu gani? The red line is not continuous. So what do we do boys? Angalia figa yako kwanza. Nikiangalia hii figa A, E, F, B kuna red line. Alafu A, B, C, D kuna red line. So what I can do, I can start, those are sides. The side away from me and the face on my right. So in other words, I can have those ones first, side by side. I can have them first, side by side. So kitu ninafanya saa hizi, let us see this once hivyo. No, I can't use that. So what it was, this side, E. Hiyo ni, let us call it E, F, B, A. Alafu beside it, let's start from beside it, you know, just start step by step, step by step. Oh, actually, rapid. So, what are we saying? So far, I have A, E, F, F na B, alafu niko na G, niko na C. Sasa ili tuelewane, I have A. Acha nisipeleke direct to this. A, alafu niko na E, ili tuelewane F, alafu niko na B, alafu niko na G, alafu niko na C. So nikisema boys, GC nimekata GC so that iende kwa plane ya the first movement AF. In other words, niko na tayari the continuous hivi, alafu kutoka hapo tukasema so I already have that continuous line. Okay, I have that continuous line. So I can now play with the rest. I can play with the rest. Top ninaweza kuikata kwa D iende top. I can now use the top. Acha tufanye top sasa. Oops. I can now handle the top this way. For example, the top. So that will cut it, and take the top here, top iwe huko. So my top E, H, G, L ishikane na ukuta ule uko away from me. Okay, that is the top. Are we there? That is the top.
Yes.
Yes.
Then the same top, I mean now bottom inaweza kuwa that is the bottom. So I've finished with top, ikaenda juu ya E, A, B, F. Bottom ndio hiyo. Okay. Then I can have another one on my side. So I can have another one on my side. My side. Do you understand what I say my side? Because I have the farthest, I have the farthest, I have the top, I have the face on my side and the base. So I can play with them the way I do. I can have maybe there. That is the possibility now. I made it slightly big. So maybe so far. Can we level? Can we level? E F E F nilifungua HG nikakata HE na GF. So who can tell me which figure will be on top of E and which one will be on top of F? No one is feeling F. Yes. Hello. Are you there?
On top of F is G.
G, and then on top of E,
H.
H.
so I put E. So on top of F is G, and then this is H. So let us again repeat. Nimekata HG, nikakata GF, nikakata HE, nikaifungua G. Okay? Even HGCD inaweza bado iende. So people will have different designs. It is not one or two. The key thing is that this here is continuous. The key thing red is continuous. Yeah. Because you can be asked to find my AC. Now, we have done with, can we come down here and see A, B, C, D is the base. So let us label that. A, B, C, D is the base. Eh? So I have A, B, I need C, D. This is the base. Okay. Then you might need this. Okay. Let's get that. C, A, B, this is C, this is D, this is E. Okay, so if you are following, okay, if you are following, what I'm trying to do is I want to fold and retain my base. Maybe I retain my base. Let us look at our base. Where is it? That is our base. So if you want to follow this, what am I seeing now? What I'm seeing is start with this base. Yes, this is a couple side. So what I'm saying now, this is below C, below C, below C in my figure, but it is above C, this space, this is the G. So we put here G. And you can see the same things. Now let us get fast. Just a short break. Our base is A, B, C, D. Okay? So I want to fold A, B, F, E along EB. I mean along AB. If I fold A, B, F, E along AB, you will see a vertical face. Then I fold F, G, C, B to close that gap so that BC, you can see there are two BCs, BC horizontal and the BC vertical. So nimekunja ikakuja. So you can see I'm trying to make some surfaces. The 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 F, G, C, B. Okay? Hiyo. So tunaikunja inakuwa hivi. Ilikuwa hivyo, tunaikunja inakuwa hivi. So my right hand face, you can see from the diagram. The net is like that, the net is like that, the net, but we are folding it. So I have the right surface, I have the farthest surface, EFBA, EFBA. Imesimama. Kunja. Ukikunja EFGH inakuja juu, the top surface. Then DHGC, DHGC. So it was like this, ikikunja inasimama. So niko na the nearest face, the top iko tayari, our top is already there, the surface is there, and the right, and of course the base. So tumeacha surface ngapi? If you count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tumebakia moja, which we can just now put. That face is EHDA. 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 So let us fix it. EHDA. It will be the same like this. It will be of the same dimension. So let me be careful so that I don't mix this. Okay. So I think this slightly big, but I can scale it. Again, this. Okay. So what do I write now? If you are following, this is the base. So what do I write on the left hand side of B? And what do I write on the left hand side of B? Any volunteer? Any volunteer? So you go, you are not careful. Hello?
On top of A we write E, and on top of B we write H.
Right. So we write E and then H. That's very good. That's very good technique. I know after you've done this, yeah, the people will be able to let us start. Let us start this sketch. You can hide the face the way you choose. Okay? Then you want to have a red line which is continuous. Sometimes you will be required to do it after the starting points. So the letters that will be seen on your diagram are the ones which will show us you have done the right thing. The bottom line is this is an X. When you fold all those sides, we should get what is asked. Okay? So like this, I want you to understand where I started. Base is there. The base is there. Okay, so A, B, C, D is our base. Then I can open the side nearest to me. H, G, C, D. So ninakata HG, ninakata GC, ninakata HP, ilalisha. That is where what we have here. Nimeshailalisha huko. Nikishailalisha hiyo, so ninakata CB. Nikikata CB, remember I've already cut HG, GC, and HB. I've already cut the makasi imefika hapo, which is here. Okay, so I've left this one here. Now since BC is cut, CD is cut, CD is already cut. So I cut CD and the G. Nikikata inaunganisha na the first red line, which is AF, so that zikutane, because the trick here is just so nimekata the right hand side face is FGCE. Nimekata hiyo, then I have spread it to connect with ABF. So I can play with the top. The top, which is EHGF. I can bring it on the first piece, which I have near me, or I can take it farthest from me. So the cuboid has 6 surfaces. So hata wewe ukihesabu hapa mpaka ziko ngapi? 6. So you really this piece near me farthest. Left, right, top, bottom. What do you mean by that? Always deal with these pieces. Okay? Nearest. You ask yourself, nearest to what? After that, farthest. After that, which face? Left. Not necessarily in the order I'm writing them, left. Then there's a face on your right. Okay? And then there is now bottom. And finally, top. Those are the faces you are dealing with. So, top, bottom, left, right, nearest, and farthest. So once you master that, the next thing is, where do I cut so that fast? Where do I cut so that fast I get continuous line? That is the key question. The remaining faces, you can add them, you can put them wherever you want. There is no one of this type. You can have thousands, but the continuous line. Because are you getting so far something? Is it another one? Because I'm remaining with 8 minutes. Do I try another one? Do you try another one? Are we trying another one, or we leave it? We go to another new thing. Do you try another one? Caesar,
Yes.
do you try another one, or we move
Yes.
to a new thing?
I think we
Try
should try another one.
We try another one.
So,
Yes.
so the same diagram. Now, let us just add something small. The right, in red, then in red, and then I do just add. Okay. But you see that? So, I want to I'm going to wrap this, but now it is you who will be doing, so that you understand it is you who will be doing. Suppose we are that scenario, how would you handle it? Suppose we are that scenario, how would you handle it? So let us understand the bigger part. Now, I have stated the word. Maybe I put F, A2, you see, and then C2, back to. So let us define our movement. So we are saying F2, F, A, then 2, C, back, back to. Suppose we were given the, the question is draw the net. The knowledge is as you do the net, the line must be continuous. The line must be continuous. You cannot break it. So you better write it out. Line must be continuous. You cannot break it. Okay. So let us look at the pieces we have. The first movement, the name of it, I need to label it so that my work can be easy. Yes, better label it. The first movement I label one will be the ability to medium class and the first movement is this. The second movement is this. And the third movement is that. Those ones must be continuous. Remember, it has to be continuous. First movement must connect with the second, second must connect with the third. Okay? So, can we try? Can we try? First movement. If you open the farthest down, open farthest down, maintaining the base. Farthest down, maintaining the base. Farthest down, maintaining the base. When are we communicating when I say farthest face? Can you name them? Caleb, what is the farthest face? What is the nearest face? We start like that. Tafadhali, Mumo kwa hii diagram isile iko mbali sana nikaenda.
Mwalimu, sijaelewa.
Hapo lazima uone box the right way. Figure moja. Okay. Hii figure, do you know a face? A face. A cuboid iko na face ngapi? A cuboid. Face. Hii kitu. A face. Hii face. Face. Face.
6 faces.
So a cube. Sawa. Sasa kuna face sita. Kuna face moja itakuwa upande wangu, halafu opposite iko farthest. Kuna face itakuwa left, face nyingine itakuwa right, nyingine iko juu na nyingine iko chini. Now let us start. what is the bottom surface? Bottom surface is going bottom na nimeshape wanaume.
ABCD.
Yeah, hiyo ndio bottom face. Haya, what would be the top face?
EFGH.
Sasa tumejua ma faces, tunajua so tumehesabu ya bottom. Now, twende for report. What is the face on the left hand side?
AEHD.
What is on the right hand side?
FGBC.
Faces ngapi so far? 4. Tumejua bottom, tumejua left, tumejua right. So what is remaining? Nearest and farthest. So ukiangalia hii diagram, nearest ni gani? Ile face iko karibu na nini?
HGCD.
And of course now the last is EFBA. So kama unajua hizo mafaces ngumu ndio kile nafanya. So that's why I label here. Nearest, farthest, left, right, bottom, top. Are we there?
Yes.
Sasa tujaribu kufungua. Na wakati unafungua hizo line lazima zishikane. 1 lazima ishikane na 2 na 2 lazima ishikane na but since this thing went back hizo arrow tatu lazima zishikane na zinaelekea vile arrow inasema. Sasa tuanze. If you want to get it, let us start with this. Hiyo ni face ile ya mbali. Sawa, hiyo ni face ile ya mbali. Hiyo face ya mbali farthest imeshikana na bottom. Are we there? So ya mbali imeshikana na bottom. So far, cut EF, cut FB, cut EA. Lalisha chini. So ukilalisha EF Does
Yes.
that make sense?
Yes.
Mbona yes moja? So kata FB, alafu ukate EA uilalishe. Sasa hata yenyewe iko chini kama base. Is it not? Tuko sawa hapo? But EF alafu kuna A B C jana nikichukua muda wa mwalimu hii iko hapa. Hii eneo tunakata vitu, net imetukata. Hii ndio hiyo. Hii ndio hiyo. Hii ndio hiyo. Kwa sababu line yangu F inakuja A na itatoka A iende so far I have right continuation. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Cut EF is a vertical face. That is Christian. Christian man. Twende na top. Let us go to the top. The top. What point will this be? Hapa nitaweka leta gani? Hapa nitaweka leta gani? We have to create a point. Hii inaenda na edge. So we are improving on steps. G and we are improving after getting step 2. So nimekata HG, nimekata GF, nikakata H, nikaja nikakata F. So I know what is disturbing me. Tulikuwa tunashakata F, kama hii tulikuwa tunashakata hivi. Since we had the car, we got to make so the top kuje upande huu wa base. The top kwa sababu tulikuwa tumekata EF, kata EH na ukate FG, usimamishe EF tulikuwa tumekata. Sasa kata EH, even FG. So that base is on top of D, C, E, H. So ikunje uilete chini, then we will have ikunje uilete chini. So I have that will be E, C, G, H, and then hiyo inakuambia top. Let me think that will get you right. You see G, C. cut EF. We had already cut EF. So now let us cut EH and FE. Then make it vertical. This. You cut and make it vertical. So when you make it vertical, I have that face top on top of nearest. Top face could be your nearest. So what do I have now? What do I have? What I have is I have to have G and H somewhere. I have to have so let us see. If you connect the letters I'm putting here, connect them, they will be very good. C inaendana H inaendana alafu inaendana F. Now, boys, this is difficult to look at. This is our base. Then you can see it. Then you can see it. Bottom. Farthest. We have A, B, and E. This is farthest surface. Then this, the top is H, G, F, E. H, G, F, E. Hiyo ndio itakuwa sasa imetolewa ikawekwa background ya. So far I've dealt with farthest, near, then top. So far. So nimebakisha left na right. So where do I connect right? So that the continuity of 1, 2, 3 is achieved. So you can see now we have already cut. We have already cut. We have already cut EH and we have already cut FG. So I want to connect this side right somewhere so that it is continuous. How do I do it? Here. So that I have G goes with F. G goes with F. G goes with F. That G goes with F. G goes with F. And C goes with B. So let us see if you are comfortable. Does it do this? C goes to F. Yes. This is, you see, the alignment. Now you are remaining with it left hand side. You can fix it anywhere here. As long as you know where you have common letter. I can use AD, I can use DH. AD, I can use DH. Starting with the number 6. So one, dealing with this. first identify this and then keep. I have dealt with this, I have dealt with this, I have dealt with this. The key thing is the line continues. So you can see this is F and also this is F, meaning that this thing has gone back to F. You can see F. The key thing is 1 joins 2, 2 joins 3. Once you achieve that, the other pieces will be not additional. And know the biggest challenge is looking at things in 3 dimensions. But remember, in Form 4 you are dealing with 3-dimensional algebra. Anza kuangalia kitu hata upande wa nyuma. That is 3-dimensional. So you can fix now, or as I finish. So you can fix, I'm saying, you can fix the other piece here. Another person can fix it here. Letters will be at the corner here, left of P and the left of F. You can't get this and that, then that becomes your assignment also. That becomes your assignment. You get which letters are those. So try to do different figures on your own practice, because I can see it is a bit heavy for you. Get fast paper with those lines. Look, I don't know, even this way to keep doing it. You can see it's from 1 that comes. So once it is, I've taken 17 minutes. So the other teacher will be wondering what is happening. So I will stop that, do this, so that when you come, I will try to put it in a video and put it in YouTube, my YouTube, so that you read it again and again. Okay? And put it in YouTube. Bye bye.
Thank you, Mwalimu.
Son.